What's up guys, my name is Joshua and today we're going to do something a little bit different. See, I found some old videos I did with a friend while in this old program. While we were in this program, we realized that we were both Greek and we came across the fruit of the Spirit in Galatians 5:22. And so we did this series of several different videos about a minute long just explaining how the Greeks probably saw the different fruit of the Spirit as mentioned in that passage. So something to remember is scriptures were not originally written in English. Crazy, huh? Galatians 5:22, the fruits of the Spirit, was actually written in Greek. And the Greeks have many different words for sometimes words we only have one word for. One of these words is patience. In the Greek is
macrothomia, like a spaghetti dish. What you'll find is that in Greek, this word macrothomia breaks down to like a long suffering, but it's different. It's actually not avenging yourself while being angry and while undergoing difficulties and trials. So something could keep happening to you over and over again, and it makes you really upset and angry. And what you're supposed to do is not avenge yourself, even though you have an opportunity to. Are you serious? Patience. Huh.
So Galatians 5:22 talks about fruits of the Spirit. One of the fruits being kindness.
The Greek word for kindness is Christotes. Christotes is a loan that God is giving and extending you so that you would go and give what he just gave you to someone else. If I gave you $5 and I said, hey, here's $5, and you're like, oh, I really needed this, and then somebody else is asking for $5, go and give what God just really gave you.
Everything we have is from God anyway. So if you look at the tithe, 10%, he's really letting you keep 90% of what is already his, simply asking for 10. It says in Proverbs 19:17 that he who lends or is kind to the poor gives to God and God repays.
Yeah, it's interesting that we can be kind every single day of our lives. Not having a amount of money that we have to give. It's all about our heart and the moral excellence that God has provided us with. Christote! We're going to introduce another fruit of the Spirit for the word joy, which is the Greek word is chara, and that means exceedingly joyful and ecstatic with delight. What you can find chara is actually in Galatians 5, chapter 5, in verse 22, which actually produces a mindset of complete mindlessness, because you're so filled with this gladness that it exuberates from you, having complete joy, compassion, love in all forms. Joy. So we're going to talk about the fruits of the Spirit. Peace.
The Greek word for peace is irene, which actually has two meanings. The literal meaning is
there's an absence of war and hostility.
Yeah, in the literal meaning of peace, there's none of that. The figurative meaning is
having a tranquility on the inside and a harmony with God and man on the outside.
What does that mean?
well, it looks like everything in the correct order that God prescribed. In the same way that a military has a particular order of positions, we would be in the correct order under God.
So when God talks about how we would have peace with Him, it's also meaning that we would govern the way that He would. Yay!
We missed our cue. We're having so much fun.
We're going to talk about love, what biblical love is. There's 4 different kinds of words for love, but only one of these words describes what love is. Like agapeo, which would be a moral acceptance, or morally, like I love ice cream. Another one would be like I love my brothers, phileo kind of love. Like I love my friends, like I love my friends. The last one would be like agape, which is the biblical kind of love that we're talking about. Like I love my spouse, like devoted to them, and we have unconditional love for one another.
And what's the fourth?
Well, that's like eros love, but that's like exotic and romantic love. We're not going to talk about that.
I'm actually just here for the ice cream. Agape!
We're looking at the fruits of the Spirit in Galatians in the Greek. The Greek word for gentleness is praiotes, similar to meekness in English.
And meekness is an interesting word because it actually defines as having the ability to use strength, but the actions that I do are with less of it.
In fact, there's many times where we don't need to use all of our strength to do things. One of the best times we should be gentle and not use all our strength is, say, when you're holding a baby. To be gentle.
Like a father holding their child.
Praiotes!
Why does this thing take so long? So today, Henry Engelbrecht's going to teach us about patience. What's it like? Turn around and push it.
Should we just leave him there?
Yeah, it's
Teach him more patience.
So today, Patient Henry is going to teach us more about patience. Get out. Shut the door.